Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone, and welcome to the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show. My name is Joseph the Vision X Matting, and here today we're going to be playing your games live on the stream here. This is the close of the week for us. Going to take Sunday off. It may be Sunday where you are because, of course, the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show happens after midnight UTC. So welcome to those folks who are watching us from Australia, from Japan, from China, in India, watching maybe in Libya, watching in Germany, of course from Boise, Idaho. I see you there in the YouTube chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're gonna have a good time here today, this week. As always, I have been recommending that people message me or tag me over on twitter.com/thevisionex to have their game played here live on the stream, have me review the content, and then I can give you feedback on how to possibly improve it, change it, adjust it to make it ready for the metaverse to get the maximum number of plays, views, enjoyment as you can for the goal of your game. Today, something a little bit different. It was submitted for the Game Jam Alpha V2 called Cloudberry Social Smart Farm. This is where I would like to start. The company who sent this suggestion over, let me read this directly. This is at Cloudberry_farm, said, try the future of agriculture after page 48. Cloudberry, we are literally a farm in real life. Why not farm in the metaverse and receive a real portion from our South Korean #SmartFarm? Play to farm, education, entertainment can save rural farming. It's a very interesting angle to take on this because I think we have a lot of that kind of going on in the world right now. So let's see how their views in the metaverse could potentially save rural farming. I looked at a heat map that showed, I think it was 1900 to 2000, the population in France a little while ago. If you ever see this over on Reddit, there's a specific map section there. Really cool thing. Anyway, it shows how populations are just largely moving into cities as we are industrializing farming, and kind of the world of robotics and things like that are getting into farming, and it's changing the number of people, humans, that are necessary to do the same kinds of work to feed the number of people that we have out here. So I'd like to see how Cloudberry Social Smart Farm and their angle on making farms magical can help to facilitate kind of the industrialization, help save those farms, especially those small farmers who may not be able to afford, right, the big aspects of it. So we'll see how this goes. If there is a narrative beat that kind of hits on that, I think that's gonna get me for a high-end move on that. And then while I'm at it, I don't know if anybody in the chat can help me with this because I couldn't find it, but I saw the Sandbox game tweeted 10 hours ago. It says, it's the weekend. Show us your game maker builds in the comments below. And Adam Sale at the John Crow replied, saying Royal Jamaican Golf, hole number 3, needs a thoughtful tee shot to set up a lob wedge to the elevated green. Hole number 5 has a hole-in-one potential due to a recessed green, par 30, course record 26. How low can you go? So I'm going to put that in the chat. And if anybody can help me find what page this game is on while I'm playing the Cloudberry Social Smart Farm, I'd like to be able to play this game because I thought about this a little while ago, like how would golf go in the metaverse? Is it going to use some mechanics similar to, I think last week when I was playing, there was a football game, a soccer game, right? And in that game, it appeared like the ball was kind of moving towards these calculators that were over the map. But if the same thing were possible, but in a very grid-like way, you could potentially build greens and other surfaces. Requires quite a lot of programming in that way. But the same thing for golf could work, where a thing might potentially get pulled toward the hole if there is a downward movement, right, in that direction. So I'd like to see more of that. If anybody can find, yes, is that the John Crow game? I don't know if that's the name there, but nonetheless, I'd like to see more. I put the link there in the chat So if you guys could find that, that would be super helpful, and then we can kind of see how it works, or kind of think about how that might work in the game maker, how you guys could potentially build a game like a golf game or something with ground physics if it does have that, or otherwise we can talk about how you may be able to do that inside the game maker. Saw the golf game lately over page 120. Oh, good feedback. Good feedback. All right. Yes, hopefully they do have notifications on. Candidly Kristen, thank you for doing that. Candidly Kristen is one of our new ambassadors over on the Sandbox Game Discord. All right, so let's jump right into this. Let's have some fun here today. And once again, during this live stream, if you have a game that you would like me to play, you can leave that suggestion in the chat. If for any reason we can't find this golf game, then we may be able to play yours, or I could queue it up for next Monday. I've got a nice meeting coming up on Monday with some amazing news that could potentially come out of that. But we'll see when I can discuss what happens in my Monday meeting. And otherwise, I want to have some things queued up for you. I'm also hoping to have an interview with a group that messaged me a couple of days ago. When I requested that folks who want to be interviewed message me, they said that they were going to have like sort of a boot camp or a tutorial session with 1,000 users on how to work with the Sandbox Game Maker. I'd like to talk to them about the progress of that, how those things are going, and see where they are going forward, what their plans are. So we'll see if I can schedule an interview with them for Monday as well. But let's jump into it. Starting off here, it says, talk to Mr. Cloud, the CEO of Cloudberry Farm, to see what people are doing in the farm today. He's inside his farm, first floor, near the field entrance. So I spawn and I'm looking toward the bus. I don't know if that is really going to make any sort of significant impact, but let's assume I'm just going to run forward toward the bus here. Right away. That's not the entrance. The entrance is the opposite direction. Sounds like somebody's leaving. But nonetheless, let's see. So we're going to jump right in. Inside his farm, first floor, near the field entrance. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Farmer, the Mr. Cloud. All right, let's talk to the CEO. Welcome. My farm village is in Gma, South Korea. My village has 30 people in it. We made this metaverse farm to show you even advanced farming concepts like those in a Korean smart farm can be taught in a fun and educational way. Let's help each other. Okay, never mind. Stuff to do in the metaverse? Any berry picking tip? I am ready to help the farm. What do you need? Okay, so once again, I assume that, especially based on the fact that, you know, you're creating this out of South Korea, you're probably using some translation softwares. Right here, this should say any berry picking tips, as though they're usually pluralized. Even if it is just one tip, nonetheless, you usually say tips, or a person would. And stuff to do in the metaverse might say what can I do in the metaverse? And then otherwise it's looking good. Okay. Let's jump into this. New objective unlocked, a berry puzzle, row 1. Okay, on the right side of the smart farm, find row 1 and look for fully ripe strawberries. Fully ripe are 90% red, 10% white, and showing no signs of mold or fermenting. Okay. Oh, wow. You lean in. It's just you and the smell of strawberries. You breathe in for 4 seconds amidst the breezy greenhouse. Be honest with yourself at this moment. How do the berries look? Looking pretty good to me. We'll say perfect. Perfect! Okay, okay. That appears to be the only berry that I would say is at 90%. Do I need to check them all? You gotta check them all. Now underripe. Okay. Underripe. Oh, do I need to go to the other side? Oh, I do. I do. Okay. Perfect. Maybe I gotta check them all. Maybe I gotta check them all. Check these. Underripe. Check these. Underripe. Ah, yes. Let's keep looking. Underripe. It's interesting. There's a couple in each bundle that I would say are like sufficient. Should I be? Let's assume. Oh. Okay, you grasp it with 2 hands, one hand pinching above the berry where the vine meets the calyx. Calyx? The other lightly clutching with 3 fingers. Pinch and bend. It was effortless because it was at the peak of freshness. You eat the whole thing. Whoa. Greedy. Greedy, dude. Okay, is row 1 must extend to the entire right side. I assumed row 1 was going to be like this way. But now I'm under the impression that, oh yeah, these are looking real fresh. Oh, okay. They're going to be the same on both sides, I assume then. Here we go. These are perfect. Pinch and bend. Delicious. Why did I keep eating them? I thought we were farming. I gotta feed somebody else. There we go. Now we're getting fresh. Okay. So we've got a lot of good berries, but I can't tell if I am doing things well or correctly here, or if I'm just, I mean, I look like I checked everything there, but what can I do? Okay, all right, let's go back and let's see what we got. Okay, well, okay. Number 1, the south side. Do I need to check all of them? I checked these. They were or appeared to be right. Let's check these. So what I'm seeing here, at least for now, is that we don't have a way to... Okay. I don't have a way to see if I'm making progress or not. Oh. Sure. Give me a tip for berry picking. I don't think the best berries are at the beginning of a row. The best ones are deeper on each row. Okay. Okay. Got lots of quite good berries in here, but I have no idea if hitting perfect on each one of these is correct or not. It's funny. These look like the same berries. Yeah, almost. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay. They are designed slightly differently. But nonetheless, I've checked all of these. Is row 1 the whole thing? Wow. All of these are practically perfect, but I don't know if I should be looking at these. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, these are moldy. Wait, what? How can I tell? Oh, a little gray spot. Oh. They're overgrown. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I can't. Wait. No. This is a beehive commonly used by farmers in South Korea and other places. While that prompt didn't stay up long enough, with a volume of 6 to 7 frames for a sufficient size colony, this features a lightweight profile, a shell of styrofoam, a top board made of canvas, and a front-bottom entrance. It's easy to pick up and transport. Interesting. So I like this sort of factual nature of this. Oh, this is interesting. Growing more vertically as well, but how do I know that I'm doing it right? As it says berry puzzle row 1, right? So as I play through this, I'm not seeing any sort of progress. I can tell You know, that I think it's great with the assets that you've created. You've shown some variance. Like I can say these are overripe, right? But when I do find perfect strawberries, I can't tell if I'm doing that right. Farmer Steven from the USA. What did your teacher say? 2 hands. That's right, everyone. Be sure to pick the fruit with 2 hands. Pinch and bend. See, I don't want to. I just want to talk to them. I don't. Okay. All right. Well, let's explore more and see if we can pick up maybe an additional quest of some kind. We got a guy with a battle axe in here. Look at this. Well, I mean, I have a sword, I suppose. Let's go. Let's go. Get that strawberry. How about that? Okay, so we got some smart farm water. Huge, gigantic tanks of water. When you have 20,000 plants or more, you need lots of water 4 times a day. It's part of our water quality system. Measures and controls the water content of the root area to ensure optimal growth environment and increase production volume, quality, and cost reduction. This is part of the underground heat exchange system. By circulating liquid through a metal tube network deep underground, we harness the Earth's energy at that depth. Due to the constant temperature, this energy can be recirculated amongst a root bed to maintain ideal temperature in extreme seasons. Very interesting. These are pieces of a growing gutter designed for long raised planter beds of an extensible length. We use this design for long rows of plants that can be hydroponically fed and drain easily to conserve water. Interesting. All right, we got a bit of a... Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. So you did good to make it clear that we can get to the front of the farm by going the other way. It looks like, what is this, a restroom? So, you know, the themes are good. Shows everything that we need. What do we got here? A study area. We're joking. But when you consider the value nature has in its healing properties, perhaps even the sight of vibrant green leaves and thriving fruit could have value. A nice view is not a technological gift, but we respect all the gifts we are bestowed. It is a beautiful circle of life. Come back in the summer for our tomato hamburger cooking experience. Visit the lobby for fruit drinks today. Okay. These are more than light and door switches. This is the Information Connection Technology Control System. These ICT boxes allow old methods such as manual watering, manual temperature control, and more. Most importantly, they now allow farmers to connect via the internet to this box, allowing them to control the farm remotely. Cool stuff. So I think this is fantastic in the sense that it's essentially like a museum, right? And you can get the idea that the berries are at an optimal level and that, you know, you kind of know what you're looking for. You highlighted these things in the sense of voxel style very well. You can distinguish the difference between, like, you know, peak of growth for short distribution and then like past, you know, date. Typically on a farm, of course, you want to avoid as much molds and those sorts of things as possible. But it's nice that you've got it included here because this is an educational piece, something that we would, of course, want to avoid the molds and that sort of stuff. And when you get into real life, right? And this doesn't just relate to strawberries, but they're a great example because I've grown strawberries in my local area as well. And they kind of have a very short season, right? They just go right over the top. You have to pick them right at the right time, otherwise they're gone forever. Or, you know, you get snails or something if they're out in the wild. Nutrient solution cultivation is a method of cultivating the nutrients that are necessary for the growth of crops into aqueous solutions. These tanks have different nutrients that we can add in ideal amounts. See, the thing is, like, it's funny that I kind of mentioned on the very first prompt some sort of like grammatical adjustment, because everything that you've written out in each one of these large exhibit prompts is accurate. It reads excellently, clearly based on fact. Wow. You need oxygen, plants need CO2 as their beautiful circle of life. It's wonderful. Get a little, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, what's all this? What's all this? Oh, hello, Test. Oh, what's up, Sword? You're welcome. You're welcome, Test. I mean, overall, this is really good as an educational piece. If you're looking for additional exposure to your, well, that's a lot of additional shrubbery out here. Of course, some being climbable. You know, it's fine. It's cool. Interesting, nonetheless. You've got some different things going on here. Oh. All right. I guess, I mean, being upstairs probably doesn't really matter that much. There's some good information all over, everywhere in here. A lot of really good, you know, it's a good exhibit for the purposes that you've got here. It looks almost like there's something going on up top, or that you were going to try something different up top. And you didn't have time, possibly. I don't know. Some of the objects are climbable, some of them aren't. It creates a great aesthetic for downstairs, but it's kind of almost unnecessary for the upstairs to be there. But again, I guess it's just an aesthetic, right? So I think overall, though, it's really good, clearly educational. If your goal is to increase exposure, potentially increase funding for the farming industry, you may want to show options for how people could help that farming industry. Oh, here we go. Okay. And we've got a couple options that look like they're quests, ways that, you can feel like you've achieved something as a player inside here. You've completed a mission. It would be nice if when you are doing that there is some kind of checkpoint, some kind of quest that we could do. But otherwise, I like what we're seeing here. It's a great base. I'd like to see more pieces like this, honestly, because it is a way that you can translate and say, hey, there is value in these industries that are increasingly getting pressure from both sides, right? Because you've got the fact that there are fewer and fewer workers doing tasks that require more and more expensive equipment to do. As you can see, there's a lot of technology even here. So seeing more of that would be great. And yeah, I think it's good overall. But some quests so that people can get excited about achieving something in the space, and maybe potentially take that to, donating into the space or learning more about that space. Getting, you also want to have like reference links somewhere, right? If we have a lot of educational prompts in here, find out more about this over at website, right? Or, you can donate now over at website. And that sort of thing is going to go a long way towards making real tangible change in the space for farming. So hopefully that's helpful to you. And now I'm going to check first. I see you, D Electronics. I see you saying pack sand, but nonetheless, I'd like to get to that golfing game. If anybody can mention, there was golf. I'm seeing a couple different suggestions. Looks like the same person suggesting multiple games twice. But nonetheless, if we could find where that was, you guys have been very helpful in attempting to do so. Let's see. Kristen tried, but I don't see a comment in reply there yet. So if anybody did find that golf game that I was looking for, Royal Jamaican Golf, if you could post that page in the chat, because it looks quite interesting. Deficit says this has 32 quests in it, but nonetheless, as I go through Berry Puzzle Row 1, which I assume is this right side, this is number 1, south side. When I walk into or up to these berries and I click check these, right? I know that, well, first of all, let me, keep playing. I'm going to hit never mind. I'm going to look at the berry. It's looking fresh. It's looking real good. And as I click check these, well, I hit never mind, so maybe there's something going on there, but I can go check on these over here. I can see they're perfect. I hit perfect. It says I grasp it with 2 hands. The effortless picking, you eat the whole thing. But the quest that's on the right side has no progress to complete it. And I'm looking for, I think, something that as a user, you want to see that like sense of accomplishment. Even if you don't pick the berry to a point where there's no berry on the vine, which is a further opportunity, possibly. You could like have another asset built that looks the same but has no berry on it at all. You know, if you had that, then you've got a good, you know, sense of I'm doing things correctly. Because if I'm honest, when I'm playing through this, I have no idea if I'm doing anything right. It's fantastic from an educational standpoint. I've learned things while being here playing right now. You know, I'm looking at these berries and there's good berries here. I clicked on them there and I didn't get the text prompt that said that I did it correctly. And maybe that's because I already picked it once on the stream here, but you know, I would know that if when I picked it, if it was correct and now there's no berry on the you know, on the plant itself, then I know I did it correctly. If there's a quest on the right side that shows like I picked, you know, 1 out of 10 or something, then I'll know that I'm looking for 10 of them roughly. Or you don't necessarily have to have a 1 out of 10 visible quest. You could have something where once I have picked all of them, there are like hidden underground like calculators that are kind of being destroyed as I pick them, and then there's a check for that, where if there isn't a calculator in the area, then now a quest comes in and while we're on the last berry and says, hey, you're doing it right. But I would have a visual indicator that I'm doing it correct if when I pick them there's nothing left. So that would just be super helpful overall. And then I could get more of the other quests, but they're not really coming through here. I'm stuck on Berry Puzzle Row 1 because I have no visual indicators. But, you know, all of the good things about this are the educational bits, learning what, you know, these are, what everything is in the area is quite easy. It looks good. It definitely, you know, it feels good as a base, but in terms of can it be, you know, easily translated into an alpha at this state, I think there's some room for opportunity here, because you've got great base, great, you know, again, great material to work with here, but unless a user, when they are going through here, sees some sense of progress, you know, I'm sure there's probably another quest like learn everything about the components of this farm, and that, you know, that can translate very well. But you know, that's kind of what I'm looking at when I'm playing it right now. And this could be, you know, to a certain extent, this could be because you may be testing it on your dev side, and sometimes the experience is slightly different for a user that doesn't have all the same assets on their side. because we are going to download all the assets. And there's a very rare like possibility that maybe I didn't get something that I needed, or maybe my client translates it differently. So I recommend to every developer that's watching right now that you not only have your main account that you are designing things with, but you also have another account. And on the second account, what you have is it's just nothing, right? It's just a raw account. And on that raw account, you have the ability to go play your own game, right? When you publish it into this dev section, into this gallery inside the Sandbox Game Maker, you're going to want to have that raw account so you can see if there was a glitch that you didn't know of when you were on your dev side or something like that, where it didn't play as you expected it to play. And then once again, to have somebody that you know, of course it can be me when we do these live streams, that plays through it blindly, having no idea what you created, just saying, hey, I made this game, check it out. And then you watch them play. Don't tell them what to do. Don't tell them where to go. You'll see them fail, and then you can learn what you can do to make the process more intuitive for the random user that just jumps into your experience in the metaverse. All right, let's see. Jump up and down in front of the berry. It was a bug last week. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a way that you can fix that for sure. If you had the status that when you do the task, and that sounds like your objective marker maybe is a proximity-based thing, and you've got the, you can see where it says check these. I assume that there's a calculator or some object there. And the reason why I have to jump up and down is because that's how you check these, right? You get into a proximity of the object that is a check. You can put the check on both sides of the space, where when one is completed, the other one gets destroyed, so that the check is completed. Alternatively, you can also have it so that it spawns an asset on the ground, like a bundle of berries, one of these right here. You could have that get spawned on the ground under the berries when you do the check, and then you have to pick up that object, and then you'll know. Okay, so let me see if I can find some. Okay, those are moldy. These appear to be right. Perfect. Nope. Sorry. I have some growing to do at the top. I need to zoom in more. Don't get so excited, Joe. Too hype. These are correct. Okay. This time you don't eat it when you're in section 2, but doing it over and over again. Yeah, so okay, I think I see what went wrong here. And once again, it's just proximity based sort of action, and I'll probably have to do that here. Oh, that one's moldy. Was I not paying attention? And am I checking something that's not this? This doesn't appear to be moldy on my screen. Oh, it wasn't, but it checked the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, so if you're having an issue with that where you are having to jump, now we know the solution to that. And we can come back and we can look at this again. I would say, Deficus, since you're with us and we're playing the game and you're interacting here, I would recommend that you come back through, give it another shot. Of course, you're in the middle of the alpha game jam, so as soon as we're finished with the game jam, make the adjustments that you need to make to this game to make it, do exactly what you intended it to do. And then in doing so, forgive me, I'm going to get a water real quick. Anyway, in doing so, you have an opportunity. We can go back through and look at this on another day, right? More than happy to review this and just play it as intended. Seeing some of these adjustments made, because once again, the goal of these streams is to get these games ready, not just for game jams, but ready for the metaverse, and have an opportunity. I'm pretty sure, that something like this, a project like this, can get funding in a variety of ways, right? Because they're going to see this and go, oh, great, this is the golf game page 149. I like you. I like you. I like you on that. Thank you. But so you get it done right. You get it done easy and playable for a noob like me. You know what I mean? A random person that has never seen the sandbox before sees this, and you're hearing all the time out there on the news, metaverse this, metaverse that, right? We're the original, right? I mean, obviously there are some others, but nonetheless, when it comes to like largest adoption, biggest brands attached, I think the sandbox is really there. For a lot of reasons. And so if you're going to take this out there, and let me look real quick, I'm going to move to 149. All you need is a product that people can see, and then you can take it around in life on a laptop or something and say, hey, we need increased funding for the farms. Here's a way that we can gamify funding, and then you're going to get a VC to go like, yeah, all right, we can give you some cash to be able to buy a land or do whatever. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's see. Royal Jamaican Golf. Oh, thank you so much, chat. You guys saved me. Thank you, Candidly Kristen. Thank you, Ilmeets. I assume that's an I at the front. I only see the capitalization, but okay. JR World says, bro, I downloaded Vox Edit, but when I open it, the screen goes blank and can't exit. JR World, you may be having issues with loading in general. So I would say that there's a couple different possibilities here. It could be a graphics driver needs updated. It could be that your CPU isn't up to par to kind of load it initially, in which case just wait. It could also be that your hard drive or Wi-Fi not super fast, because there's a couple different connections. So if you're having those issues, D-Electronics has left a pretty good advice there. If you are having issues where you're having lag, kind of even just first opening it, you want to make sure that when you use that tool, you're saving often. But first I would check the graphics drivers and see if you can get an update, and then you can get there. Of course, you have other questions about the Sandbox Game Maker. If you have questions about Vox Edit, if you have questions about any other thing in the metaverse, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll try to address them as often as possible. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to block a user over on Facebook. Forgive me if you see links going up over on Facebook that aren't from me specifically. If I don't say out loud, don't click on any links that you see come up in the chat, except for those that come by Nightbot or me specifically. All right. Let's see. Candidly Kristen said, they don't make it easy to find, but I watched the video and it said it released January 9th, so I kind of cheated and jumped way ahead to look. There we go. Oh, very good. Very good. Deficits, thank you for coming by. And I'm loving to see those things. I think that's great innovation to use this space. The same way that users were using Minecraft for education in the past, the Sandbox can help take that to another level. So I'll be very interested to see where that goes in the future. Keep messaging. I'm going to go ahead and follow Cloudberry_farm right now, just so I can get some more eyes in on it. It looks like I'm your first follower. Look at that. Look at that, but I'd love to see what you do going in the future, and very excited to play some more of that when things are, I tested it weekly. It actually works. You should trigger the berries via the text askers However, a failsafe is to jump on and down in front. I designed it that way because the Asker was failing. Thanks everyone. Looking forward to the golf game next. Cool. Yeah, once again, super hype. Very excited to see more about that game. Cloudberry Farm is a great and innovative way of getting more exposure to an industry in need. So love to see the interesting ways that we use the metaverse going forward. Paniolone Lonate? You're gonna have to tell me how to say that because I know that you're Pacific Islander, and I don't want to butcher your name because I live in the Pacific Northwest, and you know I want to read that like it's in Spanish more so. But it says, Joe, I know you're big on giving back to the community and such. Any news on charity events in the near future? Well, currently, I do still have an ongoing listing, I think, on OpenSea.io right now of Santa Wizzies. The Santa Wizzy asset that I have listed for, I think, 500 sand or something like that. Each one of those sales, 100% of the sale is going directly to children's hospitals in my area because I saved those for this year to do that. So that's just going to be up there and ongoing. If for any reason that they sell throughout the year or whatever, I think it's got a 6-month term right now, then once again, they're just instantly it's going to it. So be very excited to see every time one of those sales goes through. I'm going to tell everybody. Of course, I've got on my social media a constant link from Extra Life Charities, and every time that I stream on my personal channel, we do that as well. So super excited, you know, and once again, I think everybody at the Sandbox, we have a couple different programs, one of which is a portion of all of our sales goes toward directly to, you know, giving back ecologically, growing trees, things like that. We changed over to, or in the middle of changing over to the Polygon network to reduce impact on the environment. So we've got a lot of cool things going on. But nice to see. We've got here in the chat, Adam Sale. It says, I am the John Crow. Nice to see Jamaican Golf on the stream. Yeah, once again, thank you for leaving that comment on the official Sandbox. I wanted to play this. When I saw the comment, you tagged me in it. So thanks for tagging me. It does help me get my eyes on things. But I want to see. This is par is 30. Course record is 26. I guarantee you I'm going to shoot a 56 today, folks. Give me a couple mulligans here. When you can't be in Jamaica, experience the flavor of it over 7 handcrafted golf holes on the Royal Jamaican Links. All right. Okay. So first coming into it, it says presenting round 21/Sandbox Royal Jamaican Open, featuring a breathtaking 7-hole par 30 course. Please read the game rules and shooting mechanics pages before hitting the links. Please don't forget to check out our liquor shop. I don't know if that's done on purpose. Let's check out the game rules. 7 holes that need to be played in order. Hole distance and par scores are labeled at each tee box. Holes must be played with a specific set of clubs. Water hazards will equal 1 stroke penalty, and an honor system is in play. Custom RBD launch triggers, custom irons and putters, course and per hole scoring system with penalties, custom club animations and ground FX integration, custom water hazards FX, full operational leaderboard, all custom animated assets, reward system per hole. Okay, how do I hit the shots? Each hole uses its own set of clubs. Fairway clubs are found at the start of each hole. Putters are found on each hole's green. Use a pickable to choose a club, set up your shot, let go of the pickable, and then press the shoot button. Okay, so that's going to mean I press E to grab the thing, I lay it down where I like, I let it go, and then I press the shoot button, I assume. Let's have a look. First of all, I'm noticing that, I don't know, I kind of don't know what's going on here, but you guys can probably see the frames per second are pretty choppy. So there may be a lot of things going on here that are happening kind of under. Okay. Okay. couple of text things. Nonetheless, I assume all of the assets have loaded, but there's a lot going on in a little space. And I like the fact that we want to like play to the different aesthetics of the game. But at the same time, what you're seeing is happening on, you know, an RTX 3080 graphics card and one of the best Intel processors in the world. And I'm experiencing lag. So what is the average user going to experience? So it may be that you might want to remove a couple of the assets that, you know, are excessive, or you'll find other ways, lower poly trees or something, or, you know, redesign the trees in such a way that has a little bit lower polys to help alleviate some of that. These palm trees are beautiful, but I'm seeing just a little bit of something here, maybe a little less of the tall grass on these sides or something like that. Whatever it takes to make it work, but we'll see what's good. Okay, pick up the club, move it into position on the tee box or the fairway, release the pickable, and move to shoot, and move to the shoot knob. Press E when aligned to the flag. Okay, so we've got what do we got here? Use a ball marker tool after each shot by picking it up and slowly walking over your ball to collect it and place the marker. Markers will be removed from the hole completion. Okay. Am I just learning about it here with all this? Or am I meant to go do the shot? Am I meant to shoot my shot? Is a real question. Okay. So, do I have info here? Oh. Collectibles are available throughout the course. They're all Jamaican themed and can trigger side quests. Collectibles like Red Stripe beer on counters require the interact button to collect. Okay, sure. Let's get a little Red Stripe. A little Red Stripe. Take some jelly. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So there's a lot of clubs that I can see, and each one of them is indicated by what they can do. Here appears to be the flag. This is par 3, 81 meters. Where's the tee box? Is it this? Is this supposed to be the tee box? If so, or is this supposed to be? No, this looks like a sand trap. So typically on a tee box in golf, right, you have those two little white or blue or I think yellow balls that represent the degree of difficulty or skill that a person has when they can drive the ball off the fair, or, you know, onto the fairway, off the tee. And let's see. So I'm going to pick this club. I can't tell if I'm supposed to do it here, but nonetheless, I'm going to. Okay. Is that the last chance I have to pick the club? Oh yeah. Okay. Can't pick it up more than once. So now I'm stuck. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Is that headed toward the pin? You know what? It's good. It's looking good. Darn. So I want to like get that hole in one, right? And so there is a bit of a setup. Yeah, it's close. It's not gonna be a hole in one, but we're not gonna make you wait on that. Shoot. Okay, I hit the putter with it. Pick it up, walk over the ball. We're gonna, yep, okay. I did the thing. No! Wait, oh no, okay. How far am I? 13 meter? You know what? It's hard. Whoa. Whoa! That's not what I was supposed to do. Okay. Pick up the putter. Whoa. Wait. What? Oh boy. All right, so I'm having a time. Having a time here. I picked up the putter and there's some physics happening, all right? There's some physics happening here. I don't know if the putter's still putting or what's going on there. But let's whoop. It's pretty funny. Okay. Okay. And each time I need to be going and picking up the ball with this, I believe. So that they know how many shots I've taken. Right? I do not want to, okay. Let's select the distance, short, putt. It's in, double bogey. Okay, so I understand kind of what's going on with the mechanics. It is functional. I think you can take this like big thing that we have going on here to kind of pick up the ball. And at the same time, you could replace it with a coin, right? They do this in golf all the time, as I'm sure you know. The coin is typically, you just put it down behind your ball. You move your ball so somebody else can take a shot when we play golf. So having that there, is going to help kind of keep you in the moment that you're playing golf, right? You put down a coin, you pick up the ball, you place the club, and possibly when we place the club, you could also make it so that the coin thing moves somewhere else, like 10 feet behind you or something. Puts down the little marker that says, I took a shot from here. I don't think that's a problem. I think that looks good. But a really good and interesting thing that we're seeing here so far. So let's go ahead and jump into the main course. Let's go over here. We got, I assume, heck yeah, into the Royal Jamaican course. We've got the, ooh, okay. We got 97 meters. Let me just, yeah, wind's going that way. All right. Half the distance to, or try to hit it through the trees. I don't know. I don't think I can hit it through the trees. How many meters? We got 81, so I'm gonna need to go approximately 40 meters. I don't have a club that can do that, but let's do this. Boop. We're gonna shoot my shot. Here we go. Number one. That was awful, but that's okay. All right. Okay. We got 27 meters out. We're gonna grab the, come on, grab the chip or whatever. Going to place. We can grab our ball now. Fantastic. It is an honor system, which is clear. So I went 20 meters, and as I'm coming up to this point, it's 56 meters out. Giant bush in the way. So really don't think that I can just whack it across the way. But you get nothing if you never try. You know what I mean? Let's take this. Come on, pick it. There we go. Get nothing if you don't try. All right. How about that? Okay, we place the club. Give it a shot, dude. Give it a shot, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's way too far. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, pick this up. Let's go run over the wall. Practically in a sand trap out here, but that's okay. Okay, we place this down. We got 13, 12 meters away. Got a nice little putter here. Pick it up. Oh my goodness, the putter's like, nah, dog. Oof. Oh. Okay. All right. Here, let's go ahead and put this down. If you're standing on it, okay, I see what's wrong. Okay, so we put that down. We select the distance. We were 12 meters away. Please go in the hole. Thank you, sir. May I have another? All right. Make your way to hole number 2 to the tee box for your tee shot. Please leave all hole 1 clubs behind. Heck yeah, dude. Game's easy now. Game's easy. 92 meters. Oh man, the hole is up on a hill. Let's just do a little scouting out here, all right? Let's do a little scouting. Okay. So we're 92 meters with 8 meters of elevation, assuming that we can even get close to that. You know, we're gonna need the right club out here. What do we got? We got 10, 15, 20. Yeah, this. You know what? Miss every shot you don't take. All right. This is gonna have to go up, and I feel like the way it's been shooting so far, you know, I'm gonna need to give it a wallop right here. Bop. All right, where'd you go? That's nowhere near the spot that I hit it, and almost certainly in the water. Wait. Yes. No. Oh, rip. In the water. Wait. No. I cheated and got a mulligan. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I cheated. Let's just do it again. Let's just hit shoot again. I assume it'll do the exact same thing. Hopefully. Okay. Let's go take this to my water hazard. All right. Boop. Now we cheated. Now we're a hacker. Okay. So typically a water hazard allows you to drop it like arm's reach from where that was. And I think that we're going to be a good 30 meters out. Probably not, but there is some elevation. So hopefully things respond as expected. Yeah, we're 30 meters right there. Okay, we placed it down in roughly arm's reach away. We're going to shoot our shot. And not even close, but that's okay. All right, let's pick it up. We got to get up a hill again. So there we go. We're going to need another club. I like this now that I'm playing it more. Obviously, it'd be nice if kind of like the clubs could go with you, but that's not really all that feasible. Yeah, I'm liking the way that this is playing so far. It's enjoyable. This is not like a super easy. See, I feel like if I hit this right here, it's just gonna go nowhere. But we'll see what happens. Shoot your shot, Joe. Oh my goodness. And it was way better than I thought it would be. That's what I'm talking about. Darn it. Oops. Okay. Pick up the putter. Hey, excuse me. Thank you. Select the distance. Short little putt. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, a par. Oh, that was a par 5. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. Hole number 3 over here. Here we go. It says hole 4, so I'm going to try to not go that way. Where do I... Maybe I'm meant to go this way. Is this hole 3? Let's look. Hole number 3. Par 5, 125 meters. I really like this. I like the way this is designed. I like the way that it plays. It leverages things as well as you possibly can, I think, given the conditions. Yeah. I mean, I really can't say that there's anything wrong with this. Obviously, you've had to kind of deal with some of the hackiness. What just happened to that ball? What happened? Did it just go into space? Does it not exist? Oh. All right. Okay. Is that considered out of bounds? Should I be taking that L? Because I feel like if it was on a regular golf course, this would be OB, and you'd have to take another shot. But, of course, you know. Did that pick it up before it counted as a shot? I don't see an exclamation mark there. I hope not. Where's the hole marker counter? Oh yeah. Oh no, it still says 1. Okay. Because I have to hit it uphill and at a good distance, I'm gonna take this. I sure hope I can hit it over this wall. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of shot that would be like a horror story if you're playing regular golf and you're trying to... Oh! I mean, okay. I'm okay with this. I can deal with that. Okay. I'm gonna assume that the same club is the best for continuing to go uphill, even though I'm probably gonna way overshoot the hole here from this position. Wait, really? Bro, was that the shot? Dude, no way. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, there we go again. No. This is probably not going to go any better. Oh, okay. All right. Big bada boom. There we go. I need to move this guy again. I've got 4 shots already. 4 shots already. I gotta make this in 1. It's playing well. Aesthetically pleasing. Sounds good. Okay. 8 meters from the pin. What can we do? Will he make it? Tiger from 8. Not even close, baby. I overhit that as well, you know. I'm having fun with this. You know, I don't know if this is fun for you guys, but this is golf. All right, how it was meant to be. It was meant to be played. Get a little in 6. Wait, but did that not count? Did that not count? That counted, right? No? Why is there a ball in the hole already? Who was here? Who was here first? Okay. Okay, well, let's assume that actually was finished there. And now we're on to hole 4. Par 4, 82 meters. Okay. 85 to 92. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not, dude? Why not? You guys know. This guy. T-box. I'm like, put it on the edge, dude. Don't even do it. There's no little white balls to tell me where my ball is supposed to go, so let's go. Oh, that was way left. Way left. Way to the left. All right. In 1. Could have done it in 1. But you know, gotta be good. Gotta be good at video games. All right. Gotta be good. I'm gonna need a wedge of some kind. You know? What do you got for me? What do you got for me on that short range life? 15 to 20 meters. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's like no way. Okay, give it a shot. Here we go. And so close, dude. So close, dude. Okay. All right. I'm enjoying this more than I probably should. Despite the fact that there is a lot of kind of manual stuff going on. All right. Can I get it up the... I hit the pin. I hit it. I hit it. Let me win. Everything is actually operating kind of as expected. Select the distance. Just right here, dude. Just right next to you. Just put it in. Just put it in. 3. Boom. Nice par. Enough respect. Yes. You done gone and finish up this year hole. Lift your club. Pon the ground, man. Oh, wait. We're going Jamaican. Sorry. I was going with a different thing. Whole different thing here. I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying, but I hear there's a really old like mini golf game, right? Like really old. We're talking about like year 2000. And the narrator would be like, yeah, sure, time to place and put the ball in the windmill, you know? And so I was in that mindset there. It's difficult to kind of, you know. But nonetheless, Adam, let's see. Didn't figure out the extra lives yet, but I did implement the live system in my pack sand on page 50. Hey Adam, I had the same issue with the speaker component in mind too. The solution is to have some text, probably even spaces, and make the display disappear soon. Make sure it does. Let's have a look here. I don't think hole 3 cleared, as the quest should have disappeared. Right. I kind of thought that would be the case there. But, you know, I was just trying to kind of move on and see, now without hole 3 clearing, I don't really know the solution to that, just to take another shot and, you know, hopefully. Okay, double bogey. You're a liar! I totally made that in 5, I think. 6? Probably in 6. Hacker. Okay, so I did number 4, but did I do number 4 now? I see a 4. I did get the text prompt that said I did 4. So let's hope that I did 4 successfully. Let's have a look here. Jamaican hole number 5, 81 meters, par 3. The pin appears to be low. Really, really low. So low that, you know, we're just gonna crank it though, dude. Just crank it. Don't even think about it. Just hit it as hard as humanly possible. It's gonna go in. And we're gonna just do this. Here we go. Bop! Get out of here, dude. Oh, way to go left. Where's the wind? Who told me? Yo, dude. Where's the wind? Hacker. Alright. Let's see. 30 meters out. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some unconventional stuff. We're gonna putter from here. Wait. Oh, wait. I forgot the thing. I forgot the mechanics thing. Get back here. Joe, run fast. Grab the thing. Pick up. Walk over a ball. Get it together. Get your stuff together, Joe. There we go. Oh. Pick up the putter. 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 Wait, how I could not, given the environment, I couldn't possibly have done that correctly. So I'm gonna go as well as cancel putt. Hello? Hello, it's me. It's me, your boy, Joe. Okay, let's try this again. But this time with good. Medium. Go in! That's right! That's right! You've earned a Rasta Djembe drum to add to your inventory. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Let me get that special reward for being good at video games. Let's go. Makes me feel special. Feel like a champ out here. Par 520 meters to the pin in hole number 5. Hole number 6. LOL. Alright. We got 120 meters out here. We got a tree in the way. We got shrubberies out here. There's really only 2 options, isn't there? There's hit it hard and hit it really hard. I'm gonna put it right on the edge. Give it a shooting shot, dude. Boom! Perfect. How do you get good? How do you get good in this video game? I do feel like you actually can apply some skill to this, so I'm liking that. I'm gonna leave that club over there. I think one thing that you could potentially do is, like, you've got this little club rack here. Maybe rather than having all the clubs racked up at the beginning, you could have your drivers here somewhere mid down the way, or like in your estimated area. You could have a little like club bag down there with like 2 clubs next to it or something. And then have the putter on the green just to kind of suggest like, hey, yeah, this is probably going to take a couple of shots. But then, you know, just so we don't have to go all the way back when we take this ball marker up forward. This could be sitting next to the club bag potentially, but in an area that doesn't show people where to shoot necessarily. Just like, again, down the way, you know. Let's see. It looks like I hit it to here. So now I've got a challenge ahead. First of all, placing the marker. Thank you. Okay. I'm going up over, but hopefully not too far, as I need to hit it from about 26 meters out. Right. Let's go. Okay, Adam says you don't need the marker. It's more just to keep track of your shots for the next setup. Interesting. Okay. So this is only estimated to go 15 to 20 meters with this wedge that we've got here. But let's see what we can do. Is that correct? Do I want to shoot there? I really don't. I think I want to shoot it just a little bit more that way. There we go. because I don't want to hit this little block right there. Oh, what a shot though. What a shot though. Put it right next to the putter. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. Don't even stress. Yeah. That's why. Okay. That's why we have. Okay. That's lined up. And it's looking like 10 meters away. Select the distance. Get a nice medium putt. Okay, we just cranked it, dude. Just cranked it. Just hit it like a truck. Don't even worry. Easy game. Oh no. Okay. And now we're once again 6 meters from the pin. We only have two options, short and way too hard. Here we go. Crank it, dude. Boom. Easy. Oh, another birdie. Okay. Very good. Very good. You can tell that I'm kind of getting better at it. I think one interesting possibility that you could do here is you could potentially make it so that while the green isn't itself level, you could make it where there is kind of a weight or that's not correct, pitch to the green, where if you had used the, as you may have seen, I mentioned this earlier on, but you may have seen a soccer-based game earlier that had some places or points that would attract the object to them. This would be a complicated setup, but if you could do it, and you might ask our friend Cyber Dragon in the chat how to do something like this, or inspiration for Cyber Dragon if he's looking for the millionth thing to make a tutorial on. But let's assume that we have a ball that's set stable, and then you have indicators here, maybe a red arrow that shows that the elevation is lower over here, and a green arrow that shows the elevation is higher over here, right? If a person was to hit the ball to the green arrow, higher elevation, like they aim a bit to the right, then you could have it trigger another calculator that draws or pulls the ball at that calculator so that it could have the appearance that you could hit it into the hole via some physics. It's a complicated idea. This is obviously good the way that it is, but we're talking about just taking it to 11 out here. Oh, it looks like I've got 25 right now. Obviously, I'm not going to get a hole in one, but hey, you know, a person can dream, dude. A person can dream. What do we got? If I get a hole in one, I tie the course record. Par 5. Wait, this is 110 meters, but it's only 70 meters away. Okay. Pick the club. Pick the club, dude. That's looking real good. What do you think, chat? Think I can get a hole in one right here? Think that looks good? If you line up behind the picker when you pick it, it's much easier to line up the shot. No physics for wind yet. I was just joking about that for sure. Let's see. The record of 26 is on the line. He's lined up for the shot. Not particularly known for his stroke play. He hits very poorly. And appropriately. A dull clap from the crowd. All right, let's see. 15 to 20 meters, 10 to 15. I didn't look. Oh no. I don't really want to hit it too hard. I feel like I'm going to need the lighter club here. No hole-in-ones. No easy wins, all right? No easy wins. Gotta give it 110% out here. It's a bit too far back. I don't want to. No cheating. No hacking, dude. Here we go. We're lined up. Oh, wait. It didn't shoot anything. Does that count as a shot? Bro. I'm not hitting any ball. There's no ball. That counted as another one. All right. All right. This club. This club right here. Excuse me, ball. Excuse me, ball. Here, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Just shoot another one. Shoot another one. All right, this one's not even shooting a ball. Here's what we're going to do with this club. You ready? Throw it in the lake. Get out of here. We're going to bring another club. Club with a reel, with a ball. All right? A club with a ball. That's what we're going to do. We're shot 4 right now on this course. This course has cheated me once, twice, 3 times. A hacker. All right? Shoot your shot. Thank you. Thank you. It shot a ball that time. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Here we go. Let's walk over this ball. Let's drop that. I'm not going to hold that against you, but also fix that club. It's in the lake if you need it. I gotta say, this is a legit contender. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How far are we at? 9 meters? You already know it's gonna say like 10 to 12. There it is. Boom. 10 to 12. What's up? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now, ball? Bro, hit the pin. Hit the pin, dude. I hit the pin. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hit it too hard? Hit the pin? Boop. Give me that. Give me that. All right. So we're just going to erase like 3 shots off whatever my shot total is right now. 4 shots actually, because we had 3 missed just on account of the 1 club just being like no. And then the 1 on the par, or on the 4th hole. Here we go. Double bogey. I'm bad at video games. Here we go. All right. So I had 31. Should be -4, right? Math? 27. 27 overall. 3 on account of the 1 club. 1 on account of the par 4. I think had a little bit of an issue, but overall, I think this is a really good experience. It is, or appears to be, skill-based play. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of physics stuff going on, but it had the right distance. It had the right feeling. But nonetheless, Adam in the chat, Adam Sale over on Twitter, over on YouTube. This is at the John Crow. Did a very fantastic job, I think, of making a golf game that genuinely feels like a golf game in the sandbox. Very little really to pick apart here. Some of the clubs, you know, sometimes didn't hit as far as they appeared like they should, but that happens in literally every golf game, right? And there are also different nuances that could possibly be applied. If you really wanted to take it up to 11, you could say topspin, backspin, blah, 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 and that could affect your distance of your shot with a club that says it normally is 100 meters or something like that. But I think it was a really good golf game, fantastic overall. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put into the chat here in just a second one of our GMAE Wizzy Hat giveaways. I'm going to make a copy of the form here really quickly for you guys. The Wizzy Hat NFT is usable inside. It's first and foremost, it's a wizard's hat from the Wizzyverse, as Alex has created. This is at Kamisase from the stream earlier today. But this hat can be used in any combat-based experience inside the Sandbox game maker and or any single-player experience. I should, if I restart this experience, I may be able to show you what it looks like roughly. But let me make sure that I have that in the chat before we go on to that. Let's, I'm making sure that it's original, collect email, limit to 1 response. Cool. Very good. And shorten, copy, and there it is right there now in the chat for you. Over on YouTube, over on Twitch, over on Facebook, you can access this doc. Please fill it out if you'd like to win a Wizzy-based NFT. I can show you in the inventory. It looks roughly like this beautiful hat right here, but yours would not have the gold edge because the gold edge is a super limited edition that Alex did just for a very small handful of people, and one of those had already sold for 4.5 ETH. And an individual sale to help fund the future Wizzyverse. And then also, of course, you know, these are completely free to you guys. So there's a very limited minting of the Wizzy hats, as there was a limited minting of the Wizzy the Blue NFT before. We distributed all of those on live streams like this one. So we will have more. Juan Gabriel asks over on YouTube, when will the Creator Fund be online again? Look for an announcement over on our Medium soon, but nonetheless, we have, or I'm sorry, maybe on Twitter as well. Make sure you're following those. The Creator Fund is funded internally from your third-party sales of land, of NFTs, of you know, all sorts of things. You'll see a very small fine or percentage. I think it's 5%, something like that, over when you make a sale on a LooksRare or an OpenSea or something like that. That percentage goes to or toward the funding of the Creators Fund. Right now we have loads and loads of applicants that we need to go through from the Creators Fund, because we were getting an average of about 100 applicants per day. And so we want to make sure that we go through those before reopening that. So yeah, we've got some good opportunities there. D Electronics, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, because I saw you post this yesterday as well, and I do want to play it. D, it says, my game needs roasting. GJ Alpha V2, pack sand on page 50. And I'm going to make sure that I get the form answered, and then I'm going to make this the game that we start off Monday with. I know you messaged me, and I appreciate you having messaged me. I saw the video that you had linked, looking similar to a Pac-Man style game. It would be interesting, and I might warn you that it's possible the layout of Pac-Man is copyright owned by Activision, which would now be Microsoft if this acquisition goes through. From what I remember on who owned the IP. It could be Atari, but I don't think that's Atari. I thought that was like Infogrames at some point, and Activision and whatnot. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep your DM here. I'm also going to paste the title into a special chat that I have with the Alpha Stream Dream Team, as we like to meme ourselves as. And nonetheless, I do want to play it, and I want to play it right away, trademarked, not copyrighted. But the materials, copyrights tend to last for about 50 years, as I recall. So if it was copyrighted in the 80s, it's still going to be applicable today. But Pack Sand, that's actually fine as a name, because it could be, you know, a play against it or something like that, a bit of a meme. But nonetheless, I will play it soon, and we'll go ahead and play that as a startup on Monday. We have 273 responses. Let me check how many users we currently have in the chat. As soon as they match, I'm going to close the form. So, yeah, it looks like about 300-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and close the form down here. 283 responses right now, and I'm going to open my random number generator, and I'm going to type 283. And we are going to generate that. And number 28, user number 28 here. This is an early entrant. And okay, so over on youtube.com, one second, because I'm going to try to not destroy your name. All right, I'm going to try to not destroy your name. But I have no idea what this says. One of the things that I'm learning currently, Username in English is yelling. In Korean,
yelling.
oh, it actually sounds the same. So yelling. This is over, once again, youtube.com. It's written in Korean, so if you're in our Korean audience, thank you for joining. Yelling is the winner here today for the Wizzy NFT. This is I've got your Ethereum address here, so thank you for joining us all over the world for the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show. Loving having fun with you guys. I'm super excited. Once again, if you are, I'm going to double check here on the, before I get going, I want to see if I can get this. I think it was in my DMs. Yes. Squigglyverse at Squigglyverse from squiggly.school. I'm going to try to link up with them tomorrow in one way or another and see if we can get them in for an interview on Monday. So we'll kick off the show with the interview on Monday. We'll have the start of the show, GJ Alpha V2 Pack Sand on page 50. We'll get some feedback on that, see how close it comes to a fair use in terms of any IP ownership from Pac-Man in that. But definitely looking forward to another week with you guys, having a lot of fun. It's been great this week. Got some good things going on for us here. Obviously got some new hardware, got some new seating, so we can do some more streaming, having a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm loving seeing you guys here. Vpire needs a nap in the chat. Vpire's been staying up way too late lately. You know what I mean? But thank you again. We'll play it out. Have some fun with the music. And we'll see you on my Monday. Maybe it's your Tuesday. But thank you. Thanks, Cody Zenny in the chat. Thank you, King of Crypto. Thank you, Juan Gabriel Mancia. I think. Is it time for a speech? Candidly, Kristen. I don't know. I don't know if it's time for a speech. But you know what I do know? We're having a good time. Just in time for the outro. Little Legion org out here. Good night, Nina. Nina Amazing. Ms. Amazing? Ms. Amazing. There we go. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. We're chilling. We're chatting. You guys are awesome. You guys are just awesome. I'll see you later.